Grandparents play a special role in the lives of their grandchildren. They often say they enjoy their grandkids more than their own children. The bond that they share is a unique one. Kids oftentimes feel more comfortable sharing information about what's going on in their lives with their grandparents than they do with their parents. And that's why it's so important for us as parents to help nurture that relationship between the two. Tampa Bay Parenting Magazine editor Angela Ardolino is here now with some tips to help you. Always good to see you.
You too.
Love talking about grandparents, my favorite subject. You say it's important for us as parents to build that bond between them from the start. You know, encourage the kids to spend time with the grandparents and vice versa.
You bet. I mean, there's no one that's more trustworthy or better with your kids than your own parents yourself. And sometimes they need some encouragement of what they can do together to bond and do something special with the grandkids when they have time with them. Whether they live out of town or in town, when they're together, doing special things together really helps build that bond.
And memories too.
And memories, absolutely. I mean, we forget about those special recipes or those books from long, long ago that we forgot, or family traditions that grandparents can not only introduce our grandkids to, but actually do it with them. So if it's an old recipe, they could actually bring out the old recipe box, pick something and cook something together. Other things are great, like building a family tree. I mean, no one knows more than them about the past of the family, so bringing out those old photos and maybe creating a collage or a memory book or a scrapbook or following that family tree is something that's so fun and interesting, and they'll never forget. No matter how young they are, they'll remember what grandma or grandpa taught them about their family history.
And this day and age, a lot of people are watching how much they spend, but it sounds like in this instance, it's not about how much money you spend, but how much quality time you spend with the grandkids.
Of course, quality time is so, they could do anything. They could go see a show together. I love when there's dates with the grandparents, whether they're in town or whether they live here in town. Every Sunday, the third Sunday of every month, we go see a show, or we go to the museum on every Wednesday. Whatever it is, it's a special date for them to do it and then to share their past and their stories and everything with them. It's so important for kids to have someone else in the family that they feel like that they can relate to and speak to in confidence and trust.
Yeah, and as parents too, it can give you a break. You know, the grandparents come over, take the kids for you, and it's also free babysitting.
That's right. And it's a babysitter you trust and you love. So it should not just be babysitting. It's okay, you're going to grandma and grandpa's, but you're going to be doing this activity, you're going to go to the museum today, or whatever it is. It's just so important for them to spend quality time. If they love to go, if grandpa loves to go fishing, take them fishing. If the grandma loves to go garden with them. Just simple things that they can do with them that's quality time that kids just thrive on.
I'm always jealous, of course, when people have family here and they have their parents here that can spend time with the grandkids, because that bond that you create and the memories that you create are just, you know, I mean, they're incredible. The kids never forget it, and they'll thank you for building that relationship.
I know, my grandparents were far away, but every time they came or we visited them, it was such a special time, and it was almost like you could catch up and sit with grandma and tell her everything that happened since the last time. So it's such an important bond for parents to make sure that they build with their parents and their kids.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for the advice.
Welcome.
And you're coming back next week because we're going to talk about how to make Christmas and Christmas Eve very special. We're talking about gifts and also some traditions that you can start.
Yes.
All right. Can't wait to hear those.
Great.
Always good to see you.
You too.
And if you missed any of Angela's points or you want to share the information with another parent, just go to our website, abcactionnews.com. You can also find help with a variety of parenting issues on the Tampa Bay Parenting website, tvparenting.com. And while you're there, you can sign up for a subscription to Tampa Bay Parenting Magazine.